How you guys doing tonight? Hero of None here. Just getting on for a quick moment just to show you what's on the Luxury Merchant and Golden Merchant for tonight. So we're going to start with the Golden Merchant first because it's easy to do. So first we have Hemjaz Ring, which you can typically get inside of Ruins of Mazatun. Stamina recovery, stamina, weapon critical, and 28 meter. We kill an enemy within 28 meters of you. Gain major berserk for 3 seconds. Increasing damage done by 25%. Lambris, which is from trying to remember, Crypto Hearts 1, gives you max magicka and deal flame or shock damage. You have 10% chance to summon a meteor shower to deal an extra 219 damage. An enemy is for 4 meters, 1 second for every 5 seconds. Can occur every 8 seconds. Mad Tinkerer, which is from the Clockwork City DLC. You can get spell critical, spell damage, and when you deal damage, 10% chance to summon a venomous fabricant to nearby enemy, dealing 10k shock damage, and all enemies in its path, and stunning them for 2 seconds. Occur every 10 seconds. The Order of Degma, Ring of Order of Degma. Trying to remember where this one is, but it's max health of healing taken, and Mana Vitality increases your healing received by 8% here. Well, I try to remember where that is. Ring of Viper, which you can get in Fungal Grotto, gives you weapon critical, stamina, weapon critical, and when you deal damage with melee attacks, you can deal an extra 6,525 poison damage for 4 seconds. Can occur every 4 seconds. Typically used in a lot of just basic builds and a lot of the stuff there for dot builds. Then Shadowrend Arm Cops, which is typically not Cryptic Shadows, Banished Cells 1. Magic recovery, and when you take damage, you have 50% chance to summon a Shadowy Clan Fear for 15 seconds. Clan Fear's basic attack is about 3,000 magic damage and apply main or main to enemies. They hit in 10 seconds. Reducing the damage for 15%. Can occur every 15 seconds for summoning that Clan Fear. And that's pretty much it for that here. Now, we're going to go back get ourselves back over into... we're going to get ourselves back into Tamriel proper, and we're going to go take a look at what's on the Luxury Merchant tonight here. Well, I also try to figure out what... Order of Degma. It's going to come back to me here, and I'm going to feel embarrassed that I can't remember right off the top of my head. Now, if you want to get anything from the Golden Merchant, you go into Cyrodiil. You do not have to actually PvP there, but to get any of the stuff there, you have to be able to just have something homed or guests. Order Dagon. Alakir Desert. Ah, yes. So that is the heavy armor set from Alakir Desert. But I think out of all those sets there, probably the Viper set is going to be the only one that people really want to use. Any of those other sets are just kind of mediocre at best. Pessimas, and maybe, I don't know, some people do use Tinkerer, but most times people using Tinkerer is because they can't afford a better set to go with it. There's typically other sets that are just a little bit better and doesn't have as much issues to it, I'd say. Good AoE damage out of it, but not overall good for PvP because people are much more reactionary than what it is. Now on the Luxury Merchant, as we have all these people stacked up on top here. A Daedric Candlear's Spite. This is actually kind of nice. Don't know why it's flames sometimes, but not other times, but that's fine. Daedric Chest Shield, which I think is kind of nice there. Daedric Drinker Bowl with some water in it. No blood or anything else to it, though. A Daedric Throne with skulls on it. Not that impressive, and especially for 25k. Probably wouldn't go for it. And then a Daedric Urn sealed. So if you want to have some Daedric stuff in your house, this is the time to go to the Luxury Merchant. Anyways, you can get this by going to Cold Harbor and coming in here. Alright. Anyways, that's Hero of None. That's what's on the Luxury Merchant tonight. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys all on Twitch and on YouTube.